Hey, it's Lori, the armchair chef. I'm modeling this sweater because it's kind of nostalgic. Something that me and Max would, something we might have worn in high school. Our colors were red, white, and black. So, yeah. I thought, oh, let me put this on. I haven't worn it yet this winter. And it's kind of cute. So I'm going to be cooking. Right now I'm going to be cooking. I want to make my soup. So what I want to do is chop up some stuff and get it on the stove. So I'm going to do my mise en place, and I'm going to do my mise en place, and then I will get back to you, okay? So you don't have to sit here through all that. Okay, I'm not quite done with my mise en place, but there was a few things I wanted to tell you while I'm doing it. I am going to cut up a green pepper. Now I have learned about green peppers. They're males and females. Females have more seeds, hence reproduction, I'm guessing. So the ones with the 4 corners have less seeds, which would mean these are the males. And so what you can do is these would be better for doing your stuffed peppers, is they would actually stand up better because they have the 4 corners. They would have less seeds, so it'd be easier to clean out. But what I do is I cut mine like this. I've seen them do this. So I take it and I just cut it down the side, and look, it comes right off. There's hardly any seeds there. There's just a little seed pod in the middle by the stem. Yeah, I do learn a few things online while I'm watching my cooking shows. So that's it. See, look, that's all the seeds there is. It's not all the way up and down like some of the other peppers, which have the little 3 things in the bottom. Now this one's kind of icky down there, so I'm going to cut that part off. And I have I bought a bag of shredded carrots because I want to make some chow mein too. So I got some of those. I chopped up 1 white onion. I like cilantro. I'm not one of those anti-cilantro people. So I chopped up a cilantro, and I've got this baby bok choy junior. Aren't these adorable? Look at them. Let me show you. These are very cute, and this one is even blooming. It has a flower in the middle, so I don't even know if that's edible, but you know, it's going to be in soup and it's going to be boiling, so what the heck. So I'm just going to I've just been cutting the bottoms off of these, sticking them with the cilantro, and I'm just they'll separate while they're cooking and cook down, probably kind of like a spinach. And so yeah, let me cut up the pepper since I brought you back early before I was ready. Now about the chow mein, I went to put some of the stuff away because I need to use the stove for the soup, and my chow mein already got moldy. That's kind of a bummer. Well, it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, because that means it's fresh, so that next time I buy it I will know enough to cook it sooner. So these are going to be in bite-sized chunks because they're going in a soup, and they're probably going to cook down anyway. Take that off if I don't cut myself. Come home, have me a nice cup of decaf. It was 28 degrees on my drive home. It was very chilly. I had to take the dogs out, so I just took them out real quick, and I gave them dinner, so hopefully they won't be barking while I'm trying to take care of all my video obligations. Okay. Actually, they're not even obligations, they're fun. I would be doing this anyway. I might as well sit here and talk to myself and record it. I mean, someday somebody might see this and remember me. you know, family or somebody. They can play some of my, they can play the best of at my funeral. That would be funny. Yeah, I'll leave the ones I want them to play. The ones I like the best. That's a good idea. I haven't thought about that till right this second. I think that's a great idea. The ones I want them to play at my viewing and at my funeral. I'll leave a flash drive titled "If I Die." It'll have all my videos on it and all the passwords for everything. Because gosh knows I won't remember them anyway, and nobody else is gonna know them. Yeah, what happens? You know, you on Facebook you can designate somebody to be administrator of your account in case something happens to you, so they can go in and maintain your account or delete it or do whatever they need to. So that's not a bad idea, because they'll just sit out there forever. I mean, that's not horrible, but you know, I'd rather have somebody maintain my account. Maybe put up a little message or something, or the best of or something. That might be nice. So anyway, all right, I'm not going to use any more of this because I don't want to make too much, but I'm going to have to use this. And my girlfriend at work said that I should saute this in some of that sesame oil that I got, maybe some soy sauce. So I'm going to probably do that on my weekend. Tonight's my Friday, and I do have these mushrooms. I want to use those before they go bad. I was going to use them in my oh, they smell weird. I've never used these before. Well, I just want to take some of them. This is strange. I just want some of them. I was going to use them on my egg drop soup, which I will probably still make, because I had bought some hot and sour packets. I love hot and sour soup, so it's already a mix, so I don't have to worry about if I have the seasonings or not. So I'm just gonna, you know, cook it up with the packet of the seasoning. Okay, that's probably enough just to get some in there. I don't want too much soup. It'll cook down. That's my plan, is I'm hoping it'll cook down. So let's put that back in there. And next is the cabbage. Let me get a bigger bowl for that, because it is going to reduce. So let me get something to put that in. Let's chop that up. I got this actually at the Asian store. This is a heavy Napa cabbage, and I saw some when I was at Winco. They did not look nearly this good. Look at the base on that is all white. This is fresh. She was bagging them up in the back room while I was there. This is a fresh Napa cabbage, and I like it. I like it a lot better than a regular cabbage. So I'm going to be doing some corned beef. Now, what do I want to do? Just take the edge off, or do I want to cut it in half? Let me cut it in half, see what happens. Ooh, look at that. Wow, look how dense that is. That is really dense. That is cool. And it's real fresh. So I'm not going to even use half of this. So I'm just going to take a little chunk off of here and cut that up. Because, like I keep saying, I don't want a lot of soup. I said that about the beans too, but they got big and puffed up when I put water on them. So, okay, let me put this here, and then I will chunk it. It's kind of soft. Okay. That's good. All right, here we go. Cabbage, onion, carrots, peppers, my plate with my cilantro, mushrooms, and bok choy. And I picked up, I was going to do fire roasted tomatoes, but they had diced tomatoes with habaneros. It says hot. How hot is it going to be? It's going to be mixed in with everything, so there will be some flavor at least. And then, I don't know yet what seasonings I want to use, but I got a new can opener. I got one of those that goes on the side. That one that I bought in the at Amazon. So let me show you. Start turning it and it just attaches. And okay, looks like it's done it. Then you back it up and you take it off. Now people have talked about it. There is glue. It does take the glue off, but you know, you kind of, it shouldn't get into your food. It really shouldn't. Okay, so I got the can of tomatoes and okay, I have the garlic. Have the garlic. I've got my little squeezy garlic, and I did buy vegetable broth because I'm not worried about it not being vegan or anything or vegetarian, but I did get the vegetable broth. I don't know what vegetables they used to make it, but it says no artificial flavors. Maybe there's natural flavors. That would be interesting. I wonder what the ingredients are. Let's see. It has water, salt, sugar, carrot juice concentrate, onion juice concentrate, celery juice, and yeast extract. Why would they put yeast in here? Well, that's interesting. I wonder if this is Bobby Flav approved. I should scan it on the Bobby app and see. Why would it have yeast in it? I don't know. I never look at the labels. Okay. I am going to take another break here and decide what I'm going to do. I've got my pot ready. I'm going to use my stock pot just in case so I can let it cook down. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting the onions and the peppers in with the garlic and let that simmer a little bit, maybe with the carrots because those are the hardest ones, and just let that kind of brown up. And I don't know, maybe I'll put some bacon in. I don't know, I have some bacon in the it could be bacon vegetable soup, maybe. It could be bacon vegetable soup, maybe. I'm sorry, you keep talking to my sweater. But I have a very hard time filming in this kitchen. I don't even know how I'm going to do the stove. That's why I just do the single, shots that I hold it, because I don't have anywhere to put it. This is really the only place I have to put the camera. It's okay. I'm going to take another little break here and get things set up, what I decide what I'm going to do, oil or anything. So, okay, be right back. Okay, here's the soup. My battery's low, so I can't do too much filming at the moment, but I put the carrots, the onions, and the peppers in here with a little olive oil to saute them a little bit. And it is getting a little dry, so I did put the roasted tomatoes in. I didn't use the tomatoes with the habaneros. I got fire roasted tomatoes. So now I'm going to pour some broth in, the vegetable broth, just to cover the vegetables, I think. So we'll see. Okay, that kind of calmed it down a little bit. Let's start there. Stir this up a little bit. And I think I'm going to put the seasoning in now, so it'll mix in with the stuff that's in there. So, yeah, I'm going to put some garlic in. I've got my squeezy garlic. So I'm going to put a plop of that in there. Don't want to put that in too soon because it will burn. So I got that. I got some chili powder. I've just got in a shaker because I love the taste of chili powder. Put it on my corn with mayonnaise. Kind of a street corn thing. So I put some chili powder in there, and I've got my smoked paprika because I decided not to put bacon in it, so I'm going to do the smoked paprika. That gives it that smoky bacon taste. I found that out without having to the expense of bacon. And I am going to salt it. Okay, because none of that stuff had salt in it. And my new adobo or Badia Sazon seasoning. It looks like it's for chicken. There's other stuff on the no, that's not a chicken. Those are vegetables. See, it looks like garlic and onions and just like a mix of things. So I'll just stick some of that in there. Probably like a garlic powder with seasonings, I guess, a blend. And my new toy. Check this out. It works. Push his nose. And the pepper comes out. It's awesome. 4 AA batteries. And it doesn't hold much peppercorns, just a little bit. So you just refill it when you run out. And you really don't use that many at a time. So, okay. So now, mix that up a little bit. Okay, it smells really good. It smells really good. And now I'm going to put the cabbage, the baby bok choy, and the mushrooms in, and then I'm going to add more liquid to it and let it simmer. So let me take these, put them in. Well, that was a mess. Okay, let me get that picked up. Throw those in there. And that should cook down. All that stuff should cook down. And I could also put spinach in it, but I just didn't even think about getting spinach. So yeah, I'm gonna put the rest of that liquid in. Probably both of them. Let me see how much goes in. It's not gonna be much, I don't think. I should probably put more in. So let me fill this rest of this in here. And of course I left my TV on again. Those are my YouTube videos. I always forget. I come in here and I don't even notice it, but I hear it when I'm watching my video back. Okay, that looks really good, but it's going to need more liquid. Unless I'm making a chili. So I think I'll put another 2 cups in there so I can let that soak down. So I'm going to let you go and put another 2 cups of water in there. And I'll get back to you after it simmered a little while, okay? Hey, I just wanted to do an update on my soup. It turned out really good. I really like using this vegetable broth. It gives it a real clean flavor. I haven't made a vegetable soup for a long time, and now I remember there's no grease, there's no animal fat. I really like this. And the length that I cooked it and the chunk of the vegetables, they still had a little bite. They weren't mushy. And everything was tasty. And it's filling. I can eat this 2 cups and it fills me up. And yeah, the seasonings, it still smells good. So yeah, this one was a winner. There's a thumbs up. So I'm gonna be making this again. It didn't make too much, so okay, if you want to try it, just go to your local store and just throw a bunch of vegetables in there. It doesn't have to be just what's on the recipe. I really like that. Choy and the mushrooms gave it a good twist, too, because it's something different that you don't normally find in the cabbage soup. Okay. Thanks for watching this one. Bye.